These are my anticipated releases of 2025. First off, we have Dawn of the North by Demi Winters. It's coming out on February 3rd. I am so excited to read the third book in the Ashen series, one of my favorite series from last year, and I'm excited to see what goes on further with our female main character. This is a Viking-based mythology book. It's so good. It's very reminiscent to when I read Throne of Glass. The next one is Tortured Souls by Melissa K. Warwick. That's coming out on February 12th. This is another series in her whole entire huge universe that she's making that includes Lady of Darkness series and also the Legacy series. I think it's only going to be a duology and it's all interconnected, and I'm so excited to read about the character that's going to be about. I believe it's Raziel, and also I forgot the other two characters, but they're from Lady of Darkness. The next one is The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. That's coming out on March 24th. That's another Abby Jimenez release that I'm so excited about. I love Abby Jimenez. She is literally one of my favorite contemporary romance authors of all time. She's an auto-buy author. The next one is Rights of the Starling by Devney Perry. That's coming out on April 7th. I am so highly anticipating the sequel to this book. I read Shield of Sparrows last year around the same time everyone else was reading it. I can't wait because that twist was crazy. The next one is The Thorn Queen by Sasha Payne Smith. That's coming out on April 14th. That's a sequel to Rose Bargain. I believe it's going to be a duology. I loved the Rose Bargain and I'm so excited to see where it's going to go to. The next one is Fury Bound by Sable Sorensen. This is coming out on May 5th. I can't wait to read this because of how it ended. I'm excited to see more explorations of different characters that we got introduced to that we didn't really get to know about in the first book and how everything's gonna go from there, especially with the twist at the end. The next one is Light Wielder by Rachel Schneider. This is the sequel to Metal Slinger, and I can't wait to see what happens because, as everyone knows, if you read Metal Slinger or if you heard about it, twist was absolutely insane, and I want to see how it affects our characters moving forward. The next one is Third Fate and Alchemy book by Callie Hart. That's going to be the third book in the Quicksilver series, and it's coming out November 10th, which is exactly a year from when Brimstone came out. So I'm excited to see how it's going to continue because there was such a twist at the end of last book. And then the last one that I'm anticipating for the rest of 2026, which I don't know if any other releases the second half of the year besides Third Fate and Alchemy book, and also The Knave and the Moon by Rachel Gillig. That's coming out on September 1st. I'm so excited. It's going to be a duology. The last book ended off in such a terrible cliffhanger because of how everything happened with the characters. I can't wait to hear more about Bartholomew, and I miss my gargoyle so much, and I can't wait to see what happens with the love story. Also, Wolf King. I think that one's coming out in September also, or November. I know she just announced a release date for it. So those are so far all my anticipated releases. I will do another video as more books get confirmed.